All right, here we go. So I figured I need to practice these poems because I'm gonna have to read them next week at the reading on Saturday on Zoom. So this is my chance to not be cold, but I'll be warm. Yeah. All right, so this first poem, let's see, is that large enough for people to see? I can see it. Is it okay with everybody? That size? Okay, all right, good. This first poem is called Gone Too Far. For billions of years, something small has swum in my vast, wet belly. When footsteps first stepped on my skin, I welcomed them, tickled with pleasure. Then thunderous lizards stomped over my dermis, a mere 165 million area change. But now, in this last blip of a few hundred decades, these opposable thumbed refacers have reshaped my face, pouring concrete on top, placing buildings I occasionally shake off. How long can those destroyers possibly continue as they hurt my breathing, dirty my fluidity? All I can do is let Papa Time take care of my problems, as he always has, always will. The second poem is something I like to think people have a lot in common with whenever you're looking at cars, right? Because cars are people too. Sometimes in the rearview mirror, I can see headlights drift a bit just to look ahead a little. When a car gets impatient, you'll sight one suddenly swerving out of a lane without regard for other automobiles. Makes me laugh. Spotting a sedan meekly inching toward another lane as if asking permission from some big SUV. Ever seen an angry vehicle get on the tail of a slower mover, shocked if the slowpoke slows a bit, simply to spite the speedster? I hate to notice ailing auto start to sway onto the shoulder for a rest stop from the rush, or more likely, tired of braking. Often I glance inside windows to glimpse moving brains, hold on tight, trying to control their metal skins like shields. Nothing finer than lonesome wheels on a highway, barreling down the concrete river with a laughing skull enjoying speed. At times, I hear music emerging from an open window, emanating feeling, unleashed heads bob, arms wrapped to the beat. What creature has eyes and mouth in their front end, middle, and back, expressing happiness or depression? Oh God, a poem from the past. You are one of the flowers too. It's even easier to acknowledge veterans' honor when it is a lush magenta rose as well. Take a walk to the Rio Samba, see dresses swirling yellow, orange, and pink. The Gemini, white center opening out to the sun of red outer petals. Mardi Gras, you know the brilliance of an electric pink dress touched by frayed brown edges. Belinda's dream, the face in the softest hint of pickish cream that has more layers than you'll ever experience again. A bunch of delicate white rose petals clustered around each other. Pillow fight, radiating suns in the middle of every pillow. Scattered white flowers near pink ones. Next to yellow, a rainbow knockout. Midas touch is the goldest yellow imaginable if roses were money. Royal amethyst has cornered the market on lavender Such a feast full of flora. What's left but yellow, heavily tinged with pink, love and peace? A perfectly shaped rose. No, look down at this. Small roses blushing to white, just like passionate kisses. The ultimate coupled rose, a double delight of sun yellow vortex and bold red ends. But what makes this garden complete? The petite, beach tanned cell phone photographer in her white dress, artfully filled with black paisleys, sandal exposed, white-out painted toes, her fragrant smiling face framed by an auburn hairfall. And finally, it's all too much. A universe littered with galaxies beyond my imagination. Every spiral stretching outward, festooned of stars. Each sun sporting some planets, moons, and asteroids. This sphere always covered by untold clouds. Oceans alive since evolution evolved here. Thousands upon thousands of fish, sharks, and whales cruising currents. Shores infested in the billions because trees grow and humans manifest. Beings briefly bringing forth into being millions of buildings and books, made merrier making music and art and children. A ground even more populated around a quadrillion animals and insects. Enough food and flowers to delight all those eyes and noses and mouths. Burgeoning brains recreate, creating electric visions and revisions. I'm just a pixel in a pixel in a pixel in a pixel. Part of the whole shebang, breathing in and out. Cosmic light went on. Someday I am shut off, to be recycled as the planet pleases until it ceases, also repurposed multiversally for unknowable time. Does God have a new design planned in the possibly etch-a-sketch future?